So today we've been down at the Bradley Community Football Stadium for our EFL Kids Cup. EFL Kids Cup is a competition which all community schemes have to run across the country, and the winning school from each local event go on to represent their football club or their community scheme in the next round. So the way this tournament works is it's broken down into a north and a south section. So the winners of our tournament today will go on to Bury at the start of March with all the northern teams. So we'll be playing schools who will be representing teams from Lincoln, Notts County and Port Vale, to name a couple. And then the winners of that will then go into the grand final and play the southern winners, and that will be held at Wembley Stadium before the League Two player final in May. Yeah, so today has probably been the biggest tournament we've held since we've been running the EFL Cup. We've got 25 teams entered from 20 different schools, so you've probably got almost half of the schools within Grimsby and Cleethorpes have entered this, so we're hoping that the winning school will have a really good chance of progressing through to the grand final at Wembley in May. I think it's really important for a number of reasons. Obviously, one, it helps us as a community scheme to engage with lots of schools at once. It gives the school staff and the children a chance to experience a Grimsby Town event. So we try and make it big and spectacular. We give out ticket vouchers. It's all done properly with referees and the rules and the fixtures. And it just gives us a good chance to engage with mass participation and numbers in one go. Yeah, so as I mentioned, we had 25 teams, which was a good number for us. So we had 5 groups of 5. So all the children and teams taking part got at least 4 group games. The 5 group winners and the best 3 runners-up went through to the quarter-final stage. So as you can imagine, some of the groups, only one team qualified, which brought together that competitive edge. Children really trying their best for their schools, which brought a load of some really good football and a good standard. And then them 8 teams who went through, we did a little FA Cup style draw. All the teams went into a hat and we randomly picked out our quarter-finals through to our semi-finals until we got to our 2 finalists. The group stages were really tight as well. Like I said, obviously to win the group you was guaranteed, but then from then it was really hard to find the 3 best place second teams. So you had teams where groups were equal and it went down to goal difference, and then as we got through to the knockout stages there was a lot of 1-0s, there was at least three penalty shootouts. So in effect the standard was quite even and it could have gone either way. It's just maybe that little bit of luck decided it really. Yeah. So last year we took Signals to the regional stage, which was held in Crewe. They did really well last year. They got to the semi-finals of the regional stage. So there was only 1 game off getting to Wembley. So they had a strong team, but a lot of those children last year were in year 6. So the team coming through this year are the new year 6s. So it was almost like a clean slate, but they must work really hard back at their schools. Their PE coach James is really good with the children, and I think on the day that obviously showed, and we're happy to be taking Signals again for a second year to hopefully go one step further than last year and make it all the way through to Wembley. As a thank you from us at Grimsby Town Sports and Education Trust, every participant who took part, so we had 200 children, got a ticket voucher, so they're now entitled to come to the Grimsby Town game against Swindon on the 15th of December. And like I said, it's just more of a thank you from us for them taking part, and then it gives them the opportunity, if they haven't already, to come to a game at Grimsby Town and hopefully cheer the team on to 3 points.